Hello and welcome to this SPSS one-on-one series with your Warrior Analytics. Today we look at the chi-square goodness of fit test. The kind of question we are asking ourselves in this type of chi-square is, are the observed frequencies in our data similar to what we would expect to get in the population? To answer this question, we run a chi-square goodness of fit test. We get to obtain a p-value. Let's see how it is done. In this episode, we are going to use a sample dataset that comes pre-installed with SPSS that you can access on your computer and follow through the steps. Simply go to File, open Data, look for the installation folder for SPSS, usually on this PC. Go to Local Disk C, the partition with Windows, look for Program Files, look for IBM, and then select SPSS, open it, then go to Statistics, open. You will see a number corresponding to the version of SPSS you're using. So open it, and then open the samples folder and select the language. Here you will see several datasets that you can use for your analysis. Today we are using the ADL dataset. Select it and click Open. Our focus here is a variable called diabetes, whose values are no and yes. Either someone does not have diabetes or has diabetes. And if you look at your data editor window, you can see that our variable diabetic is here. You can use this icon to see the labels. We either have no or yes. If the hypothesis we are testing here is or says that in our population 50% of the people have diabetes, whereas 50% do not have diabetes. So that's what we are going to test based on this data that we've collected. Is that hypothesis true or false? So to run the chi-square goodness of fit test, simply go to Analyze, go to Non-Parametric Tests, and select Legacy Dialogues, then choose chi-square. Select our variable called diabetes, and move it to the test variable list window. Under options, leave the expected range. By default is get from the data. Okay, under expected values, we are leaving all categories equal as for the default, which in our case matches our hypothesis of saying those who have diabetes and those without diabetes are the same. So SPSS is going to test whether you have equal categories in your variable. Once everything is set, just click OK. Here is the descriptives table where we have for our variable diabetes, those who do not have are 85, whereas those who have are 15. Our total sample is 100. But our hypothesis says we would expect 50% not to have diabetes, whereas 50% to be having diabetes. Based on a comparison between the observed and the expected, we can see the chi-square statistic is 49, degrees of freedom 1, our p-value, our asymptomatic significance or the p-value is less than 0.001. This value is actually less than the significance level, which is usually 0.05. So we reject the null hypothesis that says that in our population we have equal proportion of diabetic and non-diabetic patients. So this is not the case. Here, people with diabetes are not the same as those without diabetes. We would expect to have 50% in each group. Next, let us look at another example using this very example of diabetes mellitus variable. Here we see that people without diabetes are 85 and those with diabetes are 15. So we are going to run another chi-square goodness of fit test where we expect to have 85% of those without diabetes and 15% of diabetes. Then we test it against this data set. We said to run a chi-square goodness of fit, simply go to Analyze, go to Non-Parametric Tests, and then select Legacy Dialogues and choose the chi-square test. SPSS will automatically remember what you last ran, but in this case, instead of testing all categories equal, we are going to specify the values we expect. Here we expect the first value to be 85. We just add, and then we expect the second value to be 15. These values should correspond to the levels that you have in our variable. Here we have diabetes of yes and no, where no it has the lowest code. That's why we are starting with 85. So the first value corresponds to the one with the lowest code as you go. So yes has 1. It is now the second value we've entered. If you had more than 3 categories, all of them you would have listed them here. So here we only have 2 levels. Here our hypothesis tells us that when you go and pick a sample from the population, you will always get 85% of people without diabetes, whereas 15% will have diabetes. So that's what we are testing against our data. After specifying the values, so just click OK. In this case, you can see that we have observed 85, but what we were expecting is 85. We got for yes 15, and we were expecting 15. You can see that the chi-square value is 0, and the asymptomatic significance is 1. Like, it is a perfect match. Those are the 2 ways you can run a chi-square goodness of fit. Either the first option, assuming equal responses in each group. Group 1 is equal to group 2. Those with diabetes are equal to those without diabetes. Or you can actually specify a particular value depending on the hypothesis. This can be from literature or from national values, a credible source with which you're comparing to. So that's how to run a chi-square goodness of fit test. Next, we are going to look at how do we run a chi-square test for independence. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel so that you do not miss out any of our episodes. See you in the next video.